Alright, what's going on, friends? In this video we're going to talk about creating a YouTube channel. Now I'm going to create a brand new YouTube channel. So we're going to start completely from scratch, and hopefully you'll be able to learn something by watching this video. Now I recommend getting maybe a notebook, or while you're watching this video write down what time I said what I said so you can go back and review it. In the timeline itself I'm going to try to put different chapters, so in case you want to skip a part or you'd want to go back later, you can. And also I'm going to go over some of my equipment, some of my lighting, some of my mics. Like this is one hanging out right here. I didn't really hide it too much because that way you guys can see it. Some of the cameras I use, some of the batteries I use. There's a lot of stuff I got going on. Now you can start really basic, but so I'm going to go over the whole channel itself and how I record some of these videos. You got to start somewhere. Some of your first videos may not be that great, but you got to start. But first, let's get a channel set up, and then I'll try to go over some of my gear, and hopefully you'll learn something. All right, let's go to YouTube. Now we're on YouTube. Now if you're already signed into YouTube, that kind of already means you already have a channel. I recommend, because I didn't do this, start a complete new channel, because if you've been signed into YouTube for say 2 years, 5 years, that's when your channel is actually going to start 5 years ago, even though you never put no videos on. Because I did that. Now I like to look back at what my YouTube channel looks like on how, when I started putting videos on, and it goes back whatever it was 3-4 years before that, and there was nothing other than I was signed in. So all right, first you're going to click sign in. Now if you don't have a Google account or any Gmail account, you're probably not going to see anything here. That's totally fine. We'll start one up for you. I'm going to click on use another account, or for you it might say just create an account. All right, we're going to click on create an account. Now you can click on for myself, for my child, to manage my business. I'm going to click on to manage my business, because that's going to give you a few more options. If later on you want somebody to help you out with your channel, they'll be able to just sign into just your channel, and they won't have all your Gmail information. All right, now we can fill in our name. This is not what's going to show up on your YouTube channel. You'll be able to change all that and make a different channel name. Jim. I'm not going to put my last name. Put in your birthday, your gender. I'm going to try clicking get a Gmail address instead. Create your own Gmail. I'm going to create my own. You might want to write some of this down so you don't forget. Now we got to create a strong password. So make sure you write your password down too so you don't forget what your password is. Oh shoot, what did I do? There we go. Recovery email address. And a phone number. All right, now we're going to review our account information. Make sure you have all these wrote down and you remember everything. So yes, that's right. You're going to want to read all these privacy and terms. If you want to read all that, read. Click I agree. Click confirm. Okay, now we can continue setting up our Google account. I'm not going to do that. We can just click not now, so you can do that later. All right, now we're going to go up to that letter J. Click on it. Right here, it will say create a channel. We got to click create a channel. Now here I can upload a picture. I think, let me see. I have some pictures here on my desktop. I'm going to upload a picture. Desktop. And you can do some of this stuff later. I can't see that. Icons. Let's go with this. Upload. There. Done. Now I have a picture. Now a lot of this stuff you can change later. Like if you do if you name your channel something and you really don't like it, say a couple months down the road, you will be able to go back and change that channel name. All right, let's click Create Channel. Now I'm going to have to wait. It says your channel is being created. Check back in a few minutes. You're going to go to your profile picture, go to your channel, click Customize Channel. Then we're going to go to Basic Info. All right, right here. Now, in the beginning, where I put Jim, that was my channel name, but I don't want mine to just be Jim. I want it to be DIY Jim Reviews. Now, you can only do this 3 times every 90 days. I think I can change my handle too, because this, when I look up my YouTube channel, or when you look up your YouTube channel, you'll be able to type this right in. Choose your unique handle by adding letters and numbers. You can change your handle back within 14 days. Handles can be changed twice every 14 days. So I'm going to get rid of all that. See if they'll take this. Oops. I'm just going to put DIY Jim. Oops. Jim Reviews. Now you can fill in this description. You can put whatever you want. This is just a description of your YouTube channel. So if your YouTube channel is about doing DIY stuff around the house, you can write something there. You can just write whatever you want. If you're making a channel about, like if you have a farm and you're going to do some videos on your farm, you can put something there. I'm probably going to end up changing this later, but contact info. This can be, I'm going to make this my email for my other channel. This is how people are going to contact you at .com. Now publish. Everything is published. Everything is changed. Let's go view my channel. YouTube Studio. Oh, there. DIY Jim Reviews. That's my channel name. I'm going to put a video in here, then we'll go on to some of my equipment I use and some of my lighting. This is like kind of like your main page or your YouTube channel. And then you're going to have content. This will be all your different videos, which we don't have any. Analytics, that is going to show you your views, your watch time, your subscribers. Now, when you finally get monetized and start making money, which you're going to need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, it took me over a year to get there, so don't give up. But then it will actually show you here on this screen how much money you're making too. Comments, that's going to have all your comments. We don't have any of that. Subtitle, I don't normally use that. Copyright, if I click on this on my other channel, it will show me if somebody's trying to copyright some of my videos. Earn money. Yeah, down here it's going to show you where you need your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. Now I'm sure that's going to fill up across there. And this is something different. If you put shorts on, it looks like maybe you can have 10 million views on shorts in 90 days. That's a lot. Here you can sign up to email you once you hit them requirements. I don't really care. I'll see that when it happens. What happens if we hit a, yeah, there. Just hit that 2-step. And one more thing, if you like a banner, like this banner right here, I'm going to show you where you can make that banner. And I will show you where you can get this subscribe, or how to put a subscribe button there. You will have to look up, like I found that subscribe button just by searching in Google and looking for a subscribe button as a PNG. And then I was able to put that little subscribe button down there. when you scroll over that, it says subscribe. I'll show you where you can do that. Yeah, so you're on your channel. You're gonna go right to customize channel, unless you're already there. And then right here, right in between layout and basic info, branding, click on branding. And this is where you can set up your banner image. Right here, you just click upload. It's going to show you how to put your banner image in right there. I don't have one ready, but it shows you the size you're going to need. Later on in this video, I'm going to show you in Canva how to make a thumbnail picture for on your YouTube videos. You can also in Canva make this banner image and just make sure the size is this size that you need. And then right down here also is where you're going to put that video watermark, where you could upload a little subscribe button for the bottom corner of your videos. And then once you do all that, you're going to have to save it over here, but I don't have any of that stuff ready. So let's upload a video. Now, if you already recorded a video and edited it, now like I said, I have Mac, so I edited mine on iMovie. But if you don't have a Mac, you could buy something called, like my boy has a different computer and it's not a Mac. He uses Filmora. Now I'll put a link to that down below this if you don't have a Mac and you need, I think you have to spend a little bit of money on that. It's not real expensive, but I've seen him use his to edit, and the nice thing is it looks like it's kind of simple once you learn how to do it. It's real similar to iMovie. So I'll put that down, like I said, down in the description, along with any other stuff I use here on YouTube. I'm going to put down in the description. But you can start with this little phone right here if you want. All right, but I already have some videos on here, so I'm going to click upload videos. Now we're going to click select files. Now, depending on where you have your videos at, and then list. All right, these are all my videos. So now I'm going to start. I do make a lot of videos for on Amazon. And now my videos I put on Amazon, I'm going to put on this channel, so I don't even have to make more videos for me. But that's what this channel is going to be all about. Let's put the latest video. Okay, I'm going to click on this video. We're going to click upload. Now it'll come up. Now you can change the title of your video, which I don't want that on there. Beard. Oh, that doesn't need to be capital. Whatever your video is, you can put whatever title there you want. Now that might be really important. If you want people to find your videos, make sure you have a good title. Brio Beard Trimmer Review. Now everything on this page you can change. Now, I copied a description from my other channel, so you can write in your description whatever you want. This a lot of times is where I put links to take you to Amazon. If you end up joining Amazon down the road, this is where I put my links. Now I'm going to let you look at this. You can copy this, take a screenshot. You can write whatever you want here. You can use whatever on here you want. I don't care if you copy this whole thing. Now you're not going to want to copy these links because this takes you to some of the spots. Like this is the camera I use a lot. My Sony ZV-1 is my main camera. I pretty much leave that recording almost all the time, and I use all my voice and all the sound comes from that camera. These are my wireless mics I use. I'll show you them here too. And I do have a GoPro I use sometimes. And I have used Rode Wireless Go microphones. I'll show you all this stuff here at the end of this video. But here, if you end up joining Amazon down the road, you have to put this little statement in here. You can copy and put this exact same thing. And I like this little disclaimer. This will help me if somebody does something stupid and they ruin their lawnmower. So I have that in there. You can write this exact same thing, maybe change some stuff up because I do have DIY gym in here. You don't want that in there. Now at the bottom of this, I like to do this for my videos. It might help you in your videos. I think this helps when somebody goes to search your video on Google. So at the bottom of this description, I will put hashtag Now you got to put whatever your video is about. Brio beard trimmer. B-R-I, oh, I missed the O. Brio beard trimmer. And then you can do a different one. Hashtag beard E-E-A-R-D trimmer. I like to put at least 3 hashtags down here of something.
Clean beard.
Alright, so put a few hashtags down there at the bottom. Now we're done. You can put a thumbnail picture. Oh, I have to verify my phone number. Alright, submit. Alright, there I verified my phone number. Hopefully I just click out of that. Alright, you already have access to this feature. Try refresh. Oh, I gotta refresh the page. Stay on page. Refresh. Refresh. Holy buckets. Oh wait, there. There. Now it's working. Upload thumbnail. Alright. Bissell CrossFit. This. Upload. Oh, my file's too big. What the heck? Alright, well, here you can upload a custom thumbnail. I'm going to have to make one later. You can make this. Actually, here, I'll make this right now. I'll show you where I make my custom thumbnails. And it's free, doesn't cost anything. So let's go to, I'm going to open another page up. Let's go to, I'm going to go to Canva. Canva.com. Canva.com. All right, we're on Canva. I'm not sure if you have to sign in or not, but now I'm going to click Create Design right here. And then if you don't see this YouTube thumbnail, you might just have to search it up there, but you're going to want to create a YouTube thumbnail. So there, now I'm in a YouTube thumbnail. Let's make this smaller. Now I have a picture here on my screen. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping this is going to make this smaller for me. Alright, so you see how I did that? I just had to drag a picture on there. Wherever you have your picture at, just drag it into that spot, this white box. I'm going to make this bigger. You're going to fill this box up. So we'll make this custom thumbnail. There we go. Now you can go over here. You can click text. And you can click any of these other than the ones that say Pro. I can click Pro because I have a Pro account. Costs a little money for a Pro. You can click on any of these that don't say Pro, like this one down here. Or you can just go up here and click on this. If you click on it, now you can put text on your page. I use this a lot. I don't even use the Pro all the time. Brio trimmer. Wait, let's put Brio beard, B-E-A-R trimmer. We can move that. Put it right here in the center. Now you can't see it, so let's go up here to this A. Click on that. I'm going to highlight all of this. I think click on these colors over here, and there I can change the color to red. I think I'll leave it red. And if you want to make that bigger, you could click on one of these circles, drag it, that'll make it bigger. Move that in the center again. See if I go over it, makes that line. That's the center. Now, you want to make that look a little fancier, you can click on Effects, and it'll give you all these different effects. Shadow, lift, hollow. I use this outline a lot because that still don't stand out. So there you click outline. Now to outline that, I don't like that color, so I'm going to click on the color thing here. Click on this color, and I can change the color of that outline. White. can make it down here go over to green if you want. Now that stands out, but I think, oh, this should be a space here. Brio beard trimmer, B-R-I-O. You can make it curved if you want, and then you could change that curve down here. See, there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at that. Maybe I will curve it a little bit. I don't know. Kind of looks nice like that. What else can you do here? Oh, I can change all these letters if you want. Click on this here. These are all the different fonts. Now you can't use the Pro ones unless you paid for Pro. See there. Oops, that's Pro. You can't, well, I can use that. There. Make it a different font. Alright, that's good enough. You can mess with that as much as you want. Now I'm going to go up here to share, and then I go just down to download. I don't change any of this stuff. Leave it a PNG. Download. Now hopefully you can find where you downloaded it. I just get rid of that. Oh, I know where mine went downloaded, but now, okay, I want to get this out of here, get out of here. Okay, now let's see if this will work now. Recent, there it is. Upload, there, now I have a custom thumbnail. It must make it a smaller picture when you put it in that Canva. Alright, now, so I have a custom thumbnail. Down here, your playlist, you're probably not going to have no playlist. If you want to create a playlist, you can create a playlist. Done. Down here, this video is not for kids. If you put yes, it's for kids, nobody's going to be able to comment on any of your videos. You will make a lot less money. So if for some reason you're doing something that's really not for kids, then click yes. Or if you're doing something that's made for kids, make sure you click it on for kids. But no, it's not made for kids. Now that doesn't mean a kid's not going to watch this, but I always click no, it's not made for kids, because my channel is really not for kids. Not that it's bad. Everything on my channel is good, but now you can read more up on that. What content is made for kids? You can read about that if you want. Show more. You shouldn't have to click on this unless somebody sent you something for free. Now sometimes I will get stuff sent to me in the mail and they want me to make a video on it or a review on it, so then I have to click on this little check mark here. If you ever get to that point and somebody ends up sending you stuff, you have to click on that. I don't worry about any of this. There is automatic chapters now. I'm going to try to change that and put my own chapters in, I think, later. That means down in the timeline of your video, people will be able to click on different parts of your video and click ahead in case they want to skip over stuff. Tags. Supposedly this just helps if somebody's trying to search your video on YouTube, so you can put whatever you want in here. Beard trimmer. And then enter. You can put as many as you want in here, up to 5, all the way up to 500. You can also put stuff in here and misspell it. So like I just put B-R-O-B-E-A-R. Trimmer. Enter. Just in case somebody spells something wrong, maybe it'll bring them to your video. Alright, now you can add or subtract from that anytime you want. Everything in this section you can change after you upload your video. Only thing you really can't change is when you put your video on YouTube, you cannot add to the video itself. You can subtract from the video, but you can't add to the video. But you can change anything in this whole area. The description, the title, you can change these tags. I never do anything with this language. Never do anything with that. You can read on that if you want. I never do anything on this stuff. I just leave it what it's on there. Category. You can change this to your category. I don't know pick whatever you're putting in there. I don't know, this doesn't even, none of these seem to make sense for my review channel. Maybe education? I don't know. I think I can change that too later. Comments and ratings. Allow all comments, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. I always leave it on that because sometimes somebody will put like a bad language or something, and then you can read it and delete it if you want. Or you could hold all your comments for review. You could make it so there's no comments. Show how many viewers like this video. I leave that checked. All right. I think everything on here I'm going to leave like this now. Video elements. Now video elements, I'm not going to be able to put any in there because I don't have any other videos. If this is your first video, you're not going to be able to either. But this is where you're going to put, like if you watched a YouTube video and at the end there's other videos you could click on, that's where you can add other videos at the end of your video that you put on there. So you would click add right there, and then you'll be able to click this. You could actually click a video and your subscribe button. So let's do that. I can put my subscribe button at the end anyway. I could leave it video best for viewer. I don't know what they're going to put there because I have no other videos on here, but we'll leave it like that. See what happens. Best for viewer, and I'll just make it really, really short. Down here you can make that video come in at the last couple seconds. All right, I don't know. That's what you can do there at the end of your videos. So we're going to click save. Now you can add these cards. You can add cards too. That'll go all throughout your video. So if you'd want somebody to click when they're watching your video and you want to maybe show where they could, you'll see other people say you could click on this video here in the upper right hand corner, and that'll take you to another video right in the middle of your video. Now I'm not going to want to do that, but you could do that. And you could add different cards throughout your video right here. Visibility. Now this is when you can upload your video on YouTube right away. You can click down here and click public, and it will go on YouTube right away. Or you can schedule it to go on, like I schedule, all my videos are scheduled usually to go on a Friday. So you could click schedule and then just pick a date. Or you could put it on right away. Private, only you and people you choose can watch your video. Unlisted, anyone with the video link can watch your video. So you could do that too. But I think I'm just gonna go public right now. I'm not gonna, because this is a whole nother channel. So then push publish. And video is published. Now I can close this. Now there, I have. All right, click to go deep. Find video specific details, analytics, comments, and more by clicking the video title or thumbnail. All right, showing me all this because this is a brand new channel. So close. So now I could click on this video though, and it will take me back into where I just put all that stuff in. And you can change stuff if you want. Close this. Grow your team. I can invite other people to help you and manage your channel. Next. All right, close. Now, once this channel's on here for at least a few days, it'll start giving you analytics to your channel. You'll know how many views you have, how much watch time hours you have on this video. If anybody subscribes to your channel from watching this video, you'll see that right here. Like I said, you could delete parts of your video. If there's something in there you didn't like, you can delete parts of your video. But you can't add parts to your video. You can totally delete the video if you want, but if you had like say 100 or 200 views on there, all them views are going to go away. So editor, get started. Okay, here. This is where I can delete parts of my video if I want. Now, there's people on YouTube that'll show you how to do this. I don't want to delete nothing, so I'm going to go out of there. Comments. If you get comments on your video, you'll go here. which I have no comments because it's brand new. I can also change this thumbnail. I don't think I like that thumbnail. I think that Brio beard trimmer needs to be bigger. So you could click on these little dots here and you could click change and make a different thumbnail. I'll do that later. Now, you can't do this because you're not an Amazon associate, but I'm going to put a link to this exact trimmer on the description page. So I'm going to copy this little check mark because I like this. And I'm going to go here, push this. Let's put that check mark, paste, enter. Now I'm going to put Brio beard. I can go to Amazon. Now I am an Amazon associate. Brio beard trimmer. I can go to Brio beard trimmer, and this is the beard trimmer I got. Click on that one, and I can click on text. Copy this. Paste. Now that will take you right to that beard trimmer. For me, you probably can't do that, so save. And over here you can still change your end screen later if you want. Discard, I don't want to do that. You could change those cards. Like I said, if you want to put a spot in the middle of your video somebody could click on to go to a different video, you can do that. Later on, if you want the video you have on YouTube to stop, or you can make it so later on you can make it so nobody sees your video on YouTube, but it's still on there if you want. You could click on this spot here, visibility, and you could click on listed or private. All right, now let's click on your little thumbnail in the upper right hand corner if you did anything. Now if I click on your channel, this is going to take me to my channel. This is it. I only have one video. All right, in this review I'm going to talk about this Brio Beardscape. All this did not come in here. I did buy this extra. Now you could go watch your video, be the first one to watch your video, and you can give yourself a thumbs up. Go ahead. You can even comment on your video if you want. You can make one little comment. So at least you'll have one comment and one thumbs up. A lot of times I'll put a link to this beard trimmer. I'll put a link to it down here. Yeah, there's that link. Give that a thumbs up if I want. Now if you do comment on your video and you want everybody to see your comment, you can click on these little dots right here and you can click pin. Now this comment will stay at the top all the time. All right, that's customize channel. Now if you want to go back to where all your videos are and see any of your analytics, like I said, is going to be your views, your watch time, how many subscribers. You'll click on that top little icon and click on YouTube Studio, and that's where it shows you everything. Now I have one video, one view because I watched it. All right, a couple more things I got to talk to you about is you can blur stuff out on your screen. And I also want to talk to you about putting different music on your YouTube videos. Now you can't just put any music on there because you'll get hit with a copyright strike. So I'll show you a couple places, and I'll show you one other place that I use now that I actually have to pay money for. But I have thousands of different things to pick from. But some of the nicest stuff is actually, if you do have Mac, it's right on your iMovie. Or you can get, I'll show you here. Right here, you can get different copyright free music right on YouTube. Right down here, auto library. You click on auto library, and all these different ones here you can click on and use. Over here, somewhere over here, you can here you can download it all the way over here to the right. It'll tell you the different kinds: pop, hip hop, dance. They have some that are country. I don't know, there's all different kinds. You can filter it like genre. You can just put like country and folk, apply. Now I have all country folk. You can push play to listen. And now this won't be copyrighted music. Now I can get different music there, and let me slide my iMovie over into here. This is the video right now that I'm recording. I can get music on here too. Audio and video up here. Now these are different ones right here that I've downloaded. Whoa. Sound effects. These are all things that came on here. They are free. And now down here they call their music like jingles. But those are the two spots you can get for absolutely nothing and free. There's others. If you research that also on YouTube or on the internet, you'll find there's maybe other places you can get free, copyrighted, free music. And then I'll also show you, I have a subscription to, it's called Artlist. This is what I use, Artlist. There's thousands and thousands of different ones on here. I think there's even different Christian songs on here. Now a lot of times I will put some of this music in my video, and one thing you're going to want to remember, I think I didn't realize this in the beginning, is you can lower the volume of that music so you can just either barely hear the music, or you can make it louder, depending on what you want to do. So when you do first try to start putting some music in your videos, I lower mine down sometimes to like 25%. That's a little bit about music. Talk about blurring stuff out. If somehow you would make a video and you like, maybe you've seen a license plate or there's somebody's face in your video that you really weren't sure if you should have videoed that, you can blur stuff out. So if you go to YouTube Studio and then go down to this, go to content, go on the video itself that you would want to blur something out, or like I said, you can totally delete that section out if you do want to delete something. Go to editor, and right here it's going to talk about blurring stuff out. Push this plus, I can blur out a face or I can do a custom blur, and up here is where you would trim and cut stuff, and you can trim stuff out. Oh, I think there is another thing you can add to an entire video is you could add some audio over your video when it's already uploaded on YouTube. Oh, and that's another thing though. To do this blurring stuff out, the video has to be already uploaded on YouTube. Now it can be set to private, and then you can blur that stuff out if you want. You'll have to do some research on that. I can't sit here and explain how to do that. At least you'll know that you can do that. So if you find that you have to do something like that, just do some research. There's people on YouTube showing you how to do all this stuff. All right, that's everything about music and blurring stuff out on your videos. All right, now that's just quick on how you can start a YouTube channel and how you can make a thumbnail. Now you're gonna have to watch some videos on how to edit in Filmora or on iMovie if you want to learn how to edit, because that's a huge long video in itself, but they're really not that hard once you learn how to do it. Now let me show you some of the equipment I use and some of the stuff I use for lighting, some of the stuff I use for my voice. You could skip even the wireless mic at first if you want, but it does sound better in the long run. All right, first I'll show you, like I said, you can start right off the bat with your phone like this. Don't record your videos like this. This is for like TikTok. If you're putting it on YouTube, you got to be like this. Okay. And you can buy wireless mics for this phone. If you have an iPhone or whatever kind of phone you have, you can buy a wireless mic for it. You might have to research that, but I'll show you what I do with my iPhone. And I'll put some of this stuff down in the description. Now, if you're right in front of your phone, these Rode Wireless Go's work pretty good and they're not real expensive. But now, if you're going to be doing a lot of turning around and kind of not being right in front of your phone, like if I would use this and I kind of get under my car or something, sometimes stuff cuts out. So, but if you're like right in front of your, do some research on these. I mean, some people walk really, really far from their phones and these seem to still work. I made lots and lots of videos with these, but sometimes they cut out. But you can put that on top like that. And I could plug this right into my phone. Now I had to buy this extra little wire piece here just to plug into my iPhone. And this wire here was separate also. This ain't the one that came with the Rode Wireless Go. It came with a different wire. So you have to do some research on that. But I'll try to put some of this down in the description. But you plug that in there. And now when I just turn these on, it's going to come through. There's a little microphone on this little recorder. This thing at the top is a microphone. Now you can plug in a whole nother microphone right there and use one like I have here on my chest, which I have done that before, but this thing sounds really good. Like you can see, I just put a little string on it, and sometimes I'll hang it around my neck and put it right underneath my shirt and you won't even see it under there. But that's my Rode Wireless Go that I've used, and now sometimes I use that for my Amazon videos. Alright, and I'll put this little tripod down under there. The nice thing is you can take this top part off like that. You can buy yourself a little tripod, any little tripod. I recommend trying to get one that's somewhat decent. I'll show you my really, really good tripod. Now, I'll tell you where I bought that good tripod, and this isn't going to help me out at all because I'm not like an affiliate of theirs, but I went on I think it's B&H. I'll put a link to that down in the description too. B&H Photo. Go to B&H Photo and go to your used section, and you can buy like something like this. I really didn't mind buying something like this. This isn't the one. I'll show you here in a second the one I bought, and it was used, but it was a really nice tripod, and it was half the money. But now see, I can take that little thing from my phone and I can put it on this tripod somehow. There. So now I can put my phone on this little tripod. So I have a little tripod, or I have this big tripod, and I have this small little tripod. So there I got my phone. That's what you could start your channel with, just a phone if you want. This is another thing that I've used a lot, and I've made a lot of videos just with this GoPro. And I actually have I think this is called the movie mod or something I have around it, because it comes a little bit looking different than this, but it has like a microphone here on the side that makes it a little bit nicer. You can buy microphones like this that will plug into your iPhone if you want, so you don't have to have a wireless mic. Like if you're just talking to your phone and that's all you're doing is talking to the phone or talking to your camera on your phone, you can put a little microphone right here on the side. They have some of them on Amazon, so you have to research that. But I've made a lot of videos with this. Now, I used to have troubles with this, with it freezing up on me. It was kind of weird. But there's another thing called a DJI Pocket 2. I'll put that down in the description. You can check it out. Or they have a GoPro Hero 11 now. So maybe they fixed that with their GoPro Hero 11 if you'd want to end up getting in one of these. Now, the reason I bought one of these was because it was, once I learned how to use it, it was very simple. I mean, there's not a real lot to it, very simple. There wasn't a, just push record and it recorded. And it does have a little screen here on the front, which is kind of why I liked it, so you could see what it was recording. But you can set this up when you're recording, you can see yourself in that screen, which was kind of nice, because when you're using like your phone, it's going to be hard to see yourself. I don't recommend using the little, a lot of these phones will actually have a lens in here somewhere, and this lens normally is not as good as this lens right here. Now let me show you what I'm recording this whole video on. If you get a little bit more into YouTube, the reason I just snapped right there was so now I'm going to take the video I'm recording right now. I'm recording on this. Here, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm recording on this phone right now. And now I can take this video and I'm going to lay it right on top of my other video in iMovie, and I can get rid of the voice on this video and just use the other voice on this camera right here. This is the camera that I'm doing all my main video recording on, and this is a Sony ZV-1. It comes with a fixed, this comes with a fixed lens. You don't have to get, they have a Sony camera like this and you can change the lenses, but I found that for everything I'm using, this is just fine, and it was a little cheaper than the one that you put different lenses on. But I like this camera because of the screen is really nice. The autofocus on this camera is awesome. And this is my other wireless mic that I'm using. I will put this down in the description. That is a Sony wireless mic. Now this mic, I can walk into my garage right now and it will still keep recording my voice. But you can take this screen and you can move it. If I'm behind the camera, I can have the screen going the other way, but I can flip the screen around like that. And if I would put the camera way up in the air, I can have the screen like that, so I can be looking up. That's my Sony ZV. Oh, and here, this is my other tripod. I have a slick tripod. Now this is a really nice heavy duty tripod. It's kind of shoved in here. This is what's been recording me this whole time. And if you get a really nice tripod and you get a cheap tripod, you're going to really see the difference. On top of that, if I want this to go up really high in the air, it goes way higher than this little cheap one. But I still use this cheap little tripod sometimes. Now let's talk about lighting. If you are using your phone, for some things on your phone, you're going to be able to, like, you go on your video setting, and if I slide over on this iPhone, I mean, if you don't have an iPhone, I don't know how you do this, but I can turn the light on the front of this video, or on the front of this phone, I can turn this light on and it will stay on all the time. There. And I have this little button right here I can click, and I can just click on. Now my light will stay on when I'm making a video recording, and that will keep whatever I'm looking at lit up. I use that a lot, for me at least, when I'm like changing the oil on a car and I'm trying to show something down in the engine. I'll turn that light on so it lights everything up. It's really not the best thing to be putting light like on your face like that though, right directly on it. You kind of want your light maybe way off to the side of your face. Like I put the light way over here and shining on me so it's not blaring right directly at my face. You're gonna, if you're talking to the camera and you want to light yourself up, do a little research on that, how to light yourself up, because I don't do a lot of that, but just do some research on lighting. You could also take just a picture with this for your thumbnail. Don't forget to try to take some kind of thumbnail picture. You could use just your phone. Now, I do use sometimes, I have a big Nikon camera. You don't have to really have that. It has a big flash on it that I can use to take pictures with. What else do I have? This right here. This is called a power bank. It's a real little one, and I have bigger ones. I have one that this camera that I'm using right now, making this video with, is plugged into this big one. this. And that's powering the camera that I'm using. And the reason I have those is because the batteries on any of these, here's some extra batteries, but these batteries, or these two batteries, this is for my Sony ZV-1, that's for my GoPro. Those batteries, luckily they last an hour, but I can be recording and be plugged into one of these things at the same time. And then I can record for 2, 3, 4 hours. But an hour goes by really quick. I do have a little GoPro light that goes on my GoPro. I don't use that too much anymore. Another thing I have for lighting. Let me show you out in my garage. Oh, see that lighting? My face is really dark right here. Now there's a light kind of back behind me here. If I back up, turn my hat around. But now here's another thing I can use for lighting. Just this spotlight. But I'm going to show you how I use this spotlight. At least out here in my garage, it might not work so much if you're in your house, but this is just something to show you. Because sometimes you want light to just reflect off of a white wall. So just keep that in mind, that might work for you somehow. Maybe even in your house you'll be able to take a light and shine it against a white wall to light your face up better even. Better than having a light shining directly on you. I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to put you way over here back by the wall. All right, now let me take this. I'm going to take this light and I'm going to shine it on the wall that you were just looking at. All right, now let's see. This is what I look like here. If I turn this light on, now I look like that. Let's see if I can do this down here. Yeah, look there. Brightens me right up by shining that light. I'm shining it on a white wall in front of me. I'll show you here. Just like that. Now that's shining against that white wall. Now you could put that light up on a bucket or put that light up on if you have a spot like that that's already on a stand, it might be better. A lot of times I like to take that light and I'll put it up on something. Actually, I'd like to go buy a couple spotlights that are on a stand and have 2 of them. I think would even be better. But I will shine that light against a white wall, like when I make videos on changing oil on lawnmowers right here in the garage. And you'll also see me sometimes in my videos because I'll have a hat on backwards. Maybe it's not so much just for me to try to look like really good and cool. You know, it's probably because if I have my hat on like this, it kind of shades my face a lot. So now I have a whole bunch of lights here in my garage that really helped me out for making videos in here. Another thing when you're making videos, you don't want to have things really cluttered. If you're making like a video, even of just yourself, you don't want to have a bunch of junk all over the place. You want to clean things up. It will look a lot better on YouTube. Not too bad behind me right now. And my garage is kind of cleaned up, which is nice. But now before I started making that video in the room that we just left, I had stuff all over my desk, stuff all over the one bed, and I did clean that up before I started making that video, or before I started making this video. You want to make things clean. When I change the oil on somebody's lawnmower and show them how to do it, I clean the mower first. You will watch a lot of videos here on YouTube where somebody's changing a lawnmower and it looks like they just pulled it out of their barn and it's been sitting in there for 10 years, never been used. I've seen so many videos like that, but I really think it helps to make things look nicer. So either clean your lawnmower up, clean the room you're in up. You want to have good lighting. You have to maybe just practice a couple videos with lighting to see what you look like. But different cameras are going to do different with different lighting. Like your phone really does work well, trust me, even in different lighting situations. But if the brighter things are, the better your videos are going to come out. Now you don't want to be too bright, but you don't want to be too dark. Even if it looks bright to you, sometimes it's still not bright though. But outside is really easy. But now outside's a whole different thing. You got to think about the sun. If that sun is behind you, you may look dark. Now, it's nice sometimes to have the sun to the right, maybe like a 45 to you, so it's not making you squint your eyes. But if you don't it's a little bit hard if the sun's directly pointed right at you, because it's going to be squinting your eyes a lot, but you'll be bright, but it's going to be hard to keep your eyes open. All right, let me show you a few more things. I'm going to go to my old channel because I can't really do it on my new channel, but I'm going to try to show you a little bit. Now, my other channel probably could use a little work still, but it does help, I think, to organize your stuff on your channel. So let me sign in to my other channel. All right, this is my main channel. Let's go to my main channel like I showed you. You'll click on your icon, YouTube Studio. Now this, see, I have different stuff in my main channel. My analytics is going to show how much I get paid. Now, there's a little quick glimpse on what kind of money you can make. Now, that's in 28 days. Let me show you real quick so you don't, please don't think I'm bragging, but you can make some money on YouTube. Let me show you what I made back in the beginning before I get too far on this. Let's custom December 2018. December. Let's say, yeah, whatever. 18, 12, 2020. Apply. Now this is what it looked like in the beginning. Here's when I first started putting videos on. Here, I did not make any money from December, right around December 2018, all the way up to, looks like right around the end of May is when I first started making money. I made a big whopping $8.37 in a day. This is what I made every day in 2020. Not a real lot. It did start slowly going up and up and up because I started putting more videos on. These are all the videos I started putting on. I don't know why it doesn't show back here, but my subscribers was really, really small in the beginning. Then that started going up too. These are your watch hours I talked to you about. You'll need 4,000. I have a real lot now. But anyway, let's look at, that's a little bit how much money I've made. Let's look at what your channel should look like to, let's go to my channel. All right, what's going on? All right, now this is how I have my channel. You could go in here and push customize channel. Let's click that. If you get on your channel, you want to customize it. Here you can put different trailers. So if somebody subscribes to your channel and they come back, this is the video they'll see when they come back. If they're not subscribed to your channel, this is the video they're going to see if they come on your channel and they're not subscribed. You can put different videos in there by clicking this little dots, change video, remove video. Here I can add a section and make different, what is that called? View channel, that's, yeah, playlist. Yeah, you can make different playlists. That's what that was, playlists. I have different playlists here. Now these are all my playlists. This is my e-bikes playlist, Husqvarna playlists, product review playlists. I did some videos on just teaching my kids stuff, so I made one dad teaching playlist. I have a whole bunches of playlists, and some of these you can't see. This is private, that's private. This is private, Christian videos. But now if you go to my channel again, all right, what's going on, friends? This is kind of what people are going to see when they come, but you can make different playlists. So, all right, what's going on, friends? When you're on your main channel, people scroll down, they'll see this right here. See, this is all pool videos. Here's camper videos. DIY car and truck videos here. Here's my pellet stove videos, John Deere videos, building with wood videos, small engine care videos. But you can do that by customize your channel. down here. These are all them video different sections. I can move these around too. Let me see, at the top I have my popular videos. When you open up, you'll see just popular videos. And I like my pool ones at the top right now because it's summertime. My camper videos, since it is camping season. This is everything I kind of want to the top. Now if I wanted like these John Deere ones right here to go to the top, I could just click on these lines and drag them up here. We could put it up there. Now they're up closer to the top. Actually, they're all the way to the top, right under my I like my popular ones at the top. These are the ones that are mostly watched. All right, now if you change that around, you just have to click publish. Now I can view my channel over here. This is what it looks like. Now all my videos, I just click on videos. This will show all my videos. My shorts, because I made some shorts. When you make a short video, you're gonna record on your phone. You'll be recording like this, like you would be recording for TikTok. Like I said in the beginning, for most of the main videos, you're gonna want to be like this. But to make a short, it has to be like this. I only have a few of them videos. And then this brings you just to the playlist. And I have to click on individual ones to get to the playlist. I want to go to my full video playlist for Cub Cadet. Click on that, and it will show me all mine. Let's go back. Let's go community. You can read about what to do in community. I'm not sure if when you first open. Some of the stuff you won't get to when you open a brand new channel. You can change your picture up here. Like, I don't know, there might be nothing there. I'd have to look at my other, let me go to my other channel. Sign out. Sign in. Let's go to this channel. And that password is... Go to this other channel, your channel. You can go to settings and you go to upload defaults. Now every video you put on YouTube, if you put something in this upload defaults, like in this description right here, I can write something in here right now. So every video I put on YouTube, that will be in my description. So if you'll have a lot of stuff that you want to keep in there, like I have my Amazon disclosure thing, I have it on there. In my other channel, I'll have it on here, so that way it goes on every video. I always change my titles, so I don't do that. You can have tags that would be on every video. Alright, well I think I'm going to end it right there. I'm sure there's 1,000 more things I can talk about YouTube. For any of my friends out there, if you want to meet with me in person, we can meet and I could try to go over some more stuff with you if you want. That's up to you. But I hope this video helped you out a little bit. There is a real lot involved with different things on YouTube. I think the biggest thing is you got to click that record button and start recording. Learn how to do a little bit of editing and upload one. Give it a shot. Your first couple videos may look like they suck. If you go on my channel and just go all the way back to some of my oldest videos, they look way different than my videos look like right now. Well, I hope this video helped you out some. Like I said, go in the description of this video and click on the new channel I just created and hit that subscribe button to help support that channel. And you can also subscribe to this main channel if you want. And give this video a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below. That really does help me out here. If this video helped you out some, comment down below. If you just want to comment down below where you're from, I love reading all these comments to see where these people are from. Thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.